This is Twit.
Well, Facebook wasn't the only deep-pocket Silicon Valley giant interested in grabbing WhatsApp. An exclusive written for the information, Amir Afradi, we learned that Google took an unusual approach to WhatsApp, an approach that didn't work out too well. Jessica, can you tell us what Google tried to do and to make sure that a company like Facebook wouldn't come along and acquire WhatsApp?
Absolutely. So what Amir reported is quite interesting, that Google had offered 6 months or so ago to pay WhatsApp for the right to be notified if someone else was trying to buy it. So sort of pure defense, give us a heads up if someone else is in the mix. And we understand that WhatsApp rebuffed this offer, but I think it really shows the stakes, the competition. WhatsApp had been Google had been interested in WhatsApp for years, made many overtures over the years for deals and the other sorts. But this struck us as sort of unusual and a sign of really how competitive the deal market between Google and Facebook in particular has become.
I'm curious why WhatsApp wasn't more interested in working with Google. It seems to me that they would want to keep that option open.
I think it's an interesting question. I think you also have to separate sort of that deal structure from Google, the company. I mean, when Amir talked to M&A lawyers about this right of notice, I mean, they raised the point that it would be kind of unusual for a company that didn't need the money to take the money and then maybe, lose some competitive bidding power down the line by giving Google some information. So I think that particular scenario probably boiled down to just the structure. I think it's interesting to maybe we'll learn more about WhatsApp and Google or Facebook or what's really driving that. Obviously, we know what was said yesterday about why WhatsApp found Facebook a good fit.
Now, how big of a loss do you think this is for Google? I mean, does this put them at a competitive disadvantage? I know they came out with their own Hangouts app, which does some of the things that WhatsApp does, but it really, it doesn't have very many users, and it's not a super compelling app. What do you think Google's going to try to do to counter this now that they've lost WhatsApp to Facebook?
It's a good question. I mean, Google has so many different products in the social and messaging space. I think and as we mentioned before, as a messaging platform, WhatsApp is strategic as, a platform for distribution of apps, as a social network, as a messaging platform. I think Google's going to have to continue to double down and invest in Google Plus, which, hasn't proven to be a place that a lot of people go to as a destination, but is serving as a glue between lots of different Google services and contacts and sort of building that network. So I imagine the company's just going to have to continue to invest in that, which they have been regardless.